Alright YouTube, I'm going to teach you how to build a lightsaber. Unfortunately, I don't have a camera good enough to record the whole thing because my camera cuts out a lot. So I have a series of pictures that I'm going to show you, that way you can at least see it all without seeing it, in a way. Anyway, this is Guitar Guy 505 and here we go. The first thing you're going to need is a 2.5 inch PVC pipe. It doesn't matter how long, you're only going to need about maybe 5 inches of it, but I would get like a 12-inch long one just so you have room to play with if you want to adjust the cut and stuff. Then you're going to need a, what was it, ½ inch I think? Yeah. I think it was ½ inch. You're also going to need some duct tape. I'm sorry it's blurry. Oh, there you go. You're going to need some duct tape. I thought that was spray paint, but it turns out it wasn't, so I didn't get to paint it. But I plan on buying some tomorrow. Well, yeah. It was blurry again. You're going to need the end cap. As you can see, it's between the two duct tapes. You're going to need some sandpaper, unless you're okay with rough edges. You will need a Sharpie. I'm sorry, it's messy. And you're going to need a hacksaw. When you buy the PVC pipe, it should look like that. You should be able to fit inside of it like that. Alright. Alright, first you're going to want to make an angled cut like that. Okay? When you're done cutting it, it should look like that. You know, just straight diagonal cut. You would use the hacksaw for that if you didn't guess. You're going to want to cut about that far down. I use the Sharpie as a reference so you can see how far down it was. And once it's cut, it would look like that. That's going to be the emitter. You're going to cut it there. Then you're going to want to cut about that length off. As you can see, the cut on the right. And you're going to use the hacksaw to cut that. And that's how long, or that's what it looks like, is just the two pieces cut. You're going to cut the small one to adjust how you want it to be on the inside. You know, there's the handle grip in between the two pieces. You can make it stick out a little bit at the top. And it's really up to you. Alright, that's about how far I had to cut it. The bigger piece was for the lightsaber, surprisingly. And that's what the lightsaber looked like before I did all my stuff to it. Then I had to cut at a diagonal. I had to stand it up and cut diagonally. It was really weird, but I got it cut. And I had to mark it a couple times. And I had to make a straight cut down on the other side. And I cut like one piece at a time. And then I had to do diagonal cuts until I had it cut out. I got a little bit out, like that. And then I had to put the saw blade at like a sideways angle on the inside. I could only go so far before my hacksaw wouldn't let me cut any farther. So I had to take the blade out, as you can see in that picture. And I had to hold the blade while I cut it. It looks a little rough, I know. But once you fix up the edges, it'll look better. But that's how that looks so far. That's after I fixed up the edges. It's a little bit smoother, but I couldn't get it all the way as good as I wanted it to be. And then you're going to want to put duct tape around the small piece that goes on the inside. That's going to be your grip. You're going to have to adjust the duct tape accordingly so that it'll fit in there snugly without flying off. But there's all the pieces. There's only 4 pieces that actually go to this saber. Alright YouTube, we're going to go ahead and finish building this lightsaber. We're going to put it together. We're not going to paint it or anything. I'm going to let you guys do your own custom paint jobs. But here's how you do that. Go ahead. You start off with this. If this is the grip, right? You take this, and when I duct taped it, I folded up the end here. That way I know which part was the bottom. And as you can tell, there's a bigger and smaller top and bottom. You want to put the folded piece through the top here. I actually don't think it matters what side you put it through. And just a second, it's a pain in the butt. You need to adjust the duct tape as needed to fit it. When you're done with that, it should look like this. Okay. Take your end cap, you just pop it on the bottom there. It doesn't spin. And you take this and slide it on the top. You can choose to leave a little bit out here or not, and then if you want to make a button, go for it. If you don't. It's up to you. I might make a button. I'm not sure yet. But I'm making a Deadpool lightsaber, and yeah. Whenever it's done, I'll make an update video. So there's your lightsaber design. Build it, have fun with it, make your own custom paint job. Go for it. Have fun. Kudos to my brother Brent. He was the photographer for the whole thing. He never really got to use my camera a whole lot, so he wanted to. And that's our dog in the background. Her name is Izzy. Alright,